I knew he was there. Before I even saw him, I felt his presence. It was like I had some sort of sixth sense when it came to this particular man. Leaving won't solve anything. Wolf, the brother of the woman who traveled through hell and came out on the other side with me, murmured. I shrugged and loaded up yet another box into the back of my car. It wouldn't fit. I knew it wouldn't, yet I had to try. I was having to try quite a bit lately. Try to get out of bed, try to eat lunch, try to leave my house. I was afraid to do all those things. A, I didn't want to get out of bed. When I got out of bed, reality pushed in. B, eating lunch was what had gotten me there in the first place. I'd met Jensen while eating at my favorite restaurant. I'd thought we'd hit it off. I thought I finally found someone who I could be happy with. I was wrong. C, leaving my house meant getting in the car. Getting in the car meant getting out of bed. Getting out of bed was hard on the best of days. Therefore, I was tired of trying. Tired of just about everything. Except this man. This man standing in front of me wasn't a bad guy. He was a good guy. He was a biker. A man who had principles. A man who was taken. Taken by the beautiful blonde who was waving at me from the car. I waved back, then turned to Wolf. Leaving is my only recourse at this juncture, I murmured. If I don't leave, I just might get to a place that'll be a lot harder to get out of than this small town. His eyes sharpened. What makes you think that leaving will fix that? He asked. It won't. I would know. I laughed softly at him. I don't know if it'll solve anything, but at this point, it's not going to hurt to try, I replied. It was very nice meeting you. I appreciate all the help you've given me over the last couple of months. It wasn't just a couple of months. It was 11 months, 3 days and 2 hours since I'd been rescued. My final good deed had been done, and with only Jensen's sentencing remaining from this whole nightmare, I was free to leave. Closing arguments had been given this morning, and I'd left before I could hear the verdict because I couldn't handle knowing what he got. Nothing would ever be long enough as far as I was concerned. You know it wasn't a hardship, he murmured. Nathan's going to miss you. I smiled at the mention of Wolf's little boy. He was a cutie, and someone from this small town who I'd definitely miss. He's not mine. That was another reason I was leaving.